White anchor. So the second game of the club championship sees the Maryland Old Boys in the black jerseys, the black, gold, and red, against Old Blue from California. From starting lineup for Maryland: John Gallagher at hooker, Will Brewington. Prop is Mark Miller. Sean Weston, scrum half. Chris Petrakis at fly half. As the game gets underway, Granger in the centre and Burnham on the wing. That's taken by Miller. Back to Petrakis, who knocks it on. Referee allowing advantage. That's good play from the referee. That's Gary Hine, the former Eagle wing. Nice little pass there. Petrakis is back, but he'll have to hurry. Needs to time it, go down. That should be a penalty against Old Blue, but that's good play by Petrakis. Nice stiff arm. Not a good pass. Good tackle from Miller. Old Blue have got a man on the outside. This is Che. Well, he really hasn't done a good job apart making that ball available. Once again, Old Blue control the ball. That's a great tackle from Miller. So there was no advantage from the thrown forward by Petrakis, or knocked forward, so they've gone back to the scrummage. So that referee playing advantage there quite a while. That's good to see. Now, the Old Blue lineup hasn't got the correct numbers available to us here in the commentary booth, but Wayne Chow is prop, Tom Healy at hooker, Rob Lomkung is tight head, Scott Shepherd at scrum half, Moats is fly half, Gary Hine in the centre, and Steve Hyde on the wing. So it's Shepherd here, Scott Shepherd with the put in, and Moats is directly back, and that's a free kick for Maryland pushing too soon, and Old Blue take it quickly, but because of the lip, they've been Maryland talking there, and they've awarded a penalty, but they're still going to run it. There's nothing on out there. Good tackling, good defence from Maryland. And Miller's gone in for that ball. Well, that's handling the ball on the ground, and that was very blatantly obvious. So Old Blue, lying on the ground, you must get to your feet before you play it back. So Maryland, who've applied all the pressure in terms of defensive tackling. That's Brewington, the former Eagle captain. He's run well there, popped it inside to Miller, made that available. That's good play. That's Gallagher. This is Sean Weston. Outstanding scrum half for the East. That's Petrakis. He's got a man outside him. Beats one man. That's Miller. Sean Weston. Number 9 there. Good little dummy, but he's held round the neck. He's kept that ball available. That's well played by Weston. Brewington goes down. Petrakis feeds it out. Well, that's a harsh penalty there. So this really is the matchup of this round, and it's difficult to seed these championships, but the US does it, and so we see Old Blue here in the white jerseys playing against Maryland Old Boys. Granger needs to get up and make that tackle. That's a good tackle. Well, the Maryland side guilty of not being 10 meters back, and there's all sorts of help here. It's cut inside, made the ball available. That looks like a for opening score. And so Old Blues take a 5-0 lead. So Old Blue take a 5-0 lead with Rob Lomkong scoring there. And really uncharacteristic errors from Maryland, not getting back, talking to the referee. Although Miller has a history of talking. The side usually very disciplined. So Chris Moats, wearing number 10, playing fly half. And this is an opportunity for him to further stretch the lead by 2 points. Well, that's straight and true. So Old Blue take a 7-0 lead. So Petrakis with the restart, left-footed. That's a good kick. Miller's under it. Palms it back. Weston tries to get away from traffic. That's Brewington. Well played. That's Petrakis again. He's gone through a little gap there. Oh, I'd like him to have used the centre there, but he got it to Burnham. Burnham back inside. That could be knocked on by Granger. Referee allows play to continue. That's fine. This is Hine. He's tackled unmercifully. Miller playing a superb game. Nice little break through the middle there for Old Blue. He's got men on the outside. Maryland will struggle to stop this. Good tackle from Petrakis. Fed back to Brewington. And he is unable to hold it. He's knocked it forward, but referee allowing play to continue. Some great tackling. Once again, the referee allowing play to continue. He's generous with the advantage. So Moats now loses his footing for a second there. Gallagher's got to stay with him. And number 14, Hine there with the score. So Maryland really, they've done all the hard work. It was Miller or Granger who had made a great tackle, but there was not enough team defense pressuring up, and that was way up in the Old Blue half, about 65, 70 meters. But Old Blue kept their composure, managed to work the ball through the center, and Moats now in a position to give them a 14-point lead. Well, that's a terrible kick, and really one expects better from first-class players. But anyway, 12 points to 0, Old Blue lead. Just coming to the end of this first half. So the restart by Petracus. Brewington takes, speeds to Weston. That's Brewington again. Petracus, Granger on the outside. Granger's got it under one arm. Brewington, he's the playmaker there. That's nice. Petracus out to Burnham. Burnham's got speed. The inside pass was cut off there, and really, Burnham was caught in two minds. But once again, good defense is proving to be crucial. Well picked up there by Old Blue. Once again, they make the ball available. It's a 2-on-1, but Weston's coming over. Gallagher's on the outside. Hine runs the gap. Nice little pass inside. Gallagher loses his jockstrap. Miller's there. Back inside. Ball loose. Old Blue really keeping this ball available very well. On their offside. And that's a good call from the referee. So you can see they were in front of the kicker. No question about the call. And now Maryland with a chance to have possession. So even though they didn't initially stop Old Blue, they did get back and they hustled back. That was good defense by Maryland, getting back and hustling. Brewington with the ball. They've got to have players running off him. Oh, and Petracus slips and falls and he's lost possession. That slipped out wide. Burnham makes the tackle nice and low. Should have gone high, wrapped the ball up. And Old Blue get a third score. Well, really, the knock on by Petracus led to the interception, and not a characteristic Maryland performance. So Chris Motes with the conversion attempt after Old Blue's third try. He struck that much better, but again, I think it's hooked. So that's no good. So 17 points to 0 at the half. Old Blue lead by 3 tries, 1 conversion, 2-0. So Old Blue in a commanding 17 points to 0 lead. Miller takes it. He's had a good game so far. Keeps the ball available as he should, and Petracus has got to stretch that wide. There's Weston to Brewington. He's got Granger on the outside and a man outside that. Burnham's out there. That's good running from Wheels. Burnham takes the ball a little bit behind him. He's got to keep it in play. And good defense there from Old Blue. So Maryland able to move the ball wide, but bundled out of bounds, so it'll be line out to Old Blue. And really, Maryland are going to need every possession this half if they're to get back in the game. 3 scores. Of course, they're very capable of it. Miller nips in front. That's great play. He's really having a great game, Mark Miller. This is Petracus. There's Granger. Well, they had a play on there, and Granger just had to abort it. That's Petracus through the middle. Got to run confidently. Gallagher on the outside. He's a flanker. He'll need to go for the post. He needs the post because they'll need the conversion. And Maryland really need to hustle along. So 17 points to 5. Maryland opened their account. So Brewington with the conversion attempt. He's put that through the middle. So 17-7. And it was Brian Gallagher who got the score, not to be confused with the New Zealand player, ex-New Zealand fullback John Gallagher of international fame. And Maryland really have got a task on their hands. But Miller's playing inside. If he can keep winning balls and they don't make the mistakes, the little knock-ons, then I'm sure Maryland can come back in this game. So Old Blue with the restart. Chris Motes, that's a great kick. Miller up, gets the tap. Petracus needs to get it away. And perhaps shepherding or screening there. That's Weston. Brewington, they're going to really need to push it home. Burnham on the outside. Now he has got pace. Hines coming across. He's a very good experienced player. It's a great dummy from him. Great inside pass to Granger. So Maryland really making a game of this. Tremendous play from Burnham. Unorthodox. Taking it inside. Hines bought it. So did the other Old Blue player. And now we've got a match on our hands. So Brewington. Nice easy kick right in front. 17-14 the score. About 3.5 minutes left in this game. And really, the former national champions, Maryland Old Boys in, I believe it was 89, former national champions, showing their quality and their class. Chris Motes with the restart, 17-14. Once again, it's the big man Miller. Well taken. And he was tackled before he had it. He could have allowed advantage. Now Petracus needs to make sure that's good. That's a fine bit of play there. Weston to Miller. Great pickup by Brewington. He's gone right down the middle. He's got to stretch it out. He can take Hine, but he's being chased. Brewington running great angles, and you'd expect that from the experienced player. Feeds that back to Petracus. There's the pass to Burnham. Weston rather. There's Burnham on the outside. He's got to go to the post. It's a try. Tremendous play from Maryland. And really, they showed their sevens experience there. Angle towards the far post. When he got in a little bit of trouble, thought he was going to be chased down, he made the ball available. Petrakis' pass looked suspicious, but he got it to Weston, and Weston fed Burnham for the score by the post.
Is this going to be on cable?
So Brewington had 2 successful conversions. Both sides have scored 3 tries, but the difference right now is the conversions. That's a fine kick, and really, even if he'd missed it, I think he'd have been allowed to do it again, because one of the Old Blue players left the in-goal area before he should have. Well, a tremendous comeback here from Maryland, but they can't let down, because one score is always the difference, it seems. Once again, Miller, that kicks longer. He'll handle that one easily. There's Petrakis. Well, they might even think about kicking this long. Well done by Petrakis. He hasn't lost his head there. Miller picks up, feeds Brian Gallagher. They've got to keep that ball down. That's a bad pass. Hine looking for support. They really just ought to kick it, because this game's over. The long pass is not the thing to do here, because it's going to get picked off. Defensive pressure up. Miller takes, once again, his ball winning. Absolutely crucial in this 7th game. Petrakis looks to go inside. Not a good pass to Granger, but he does hold it. There's Granger, feeds Burnham on the outside, and that's a great decision. That's a great decision. Turn the Old Blue backs around. Burnham needs to chase it down. No penalties here. Well, we'd really like that one to roll out of bounds, but here come Old Blue. Well, now that's good possession there. And the referee's called the Old Blue players for offside the kick. Brewington takes it quickly. He should be able to score or feed Miller. Well, Petrakis takes, feeds Weston. He's got good moves, this lad. He can come off either foot. Feeds to Gallagher. Gallagher's got to hold that one. That could be a penalty. Really, Granger should just hold it and then kick it long. Kick it long in the end, in goal, and get rid of it. Kick it long and get rid of it. Kick it! Yeah! Well, Old Blue have got a chance here. Hine squeaking away. Weston's chasing. He's going to feed Moat. So Moat is going to go over. Oh, my goodness. Great comeback from Old Blue. The lad's going to kick this. So Moat's really he's just pulled that one in, and that could be the game. And it is. So Maryland really came back from the dead and have only themselves to kick for that last defensive error. But they're still in the hunt, because it's the first 2 teams that qualify, and I'm sure that they'll be in the semi-finals tomorrow. TBS. Against Aspen.